says you mentioned quality writers in your last post. I think he's talking to you, Nick. Who do you use? And while you talk about that, I'm going to go and pull something up for him.
Sure. So, for quote quality writers, I would say they're people that I've sourced from various areas, whether it be my personal network, in Facebook groups dedicated to content writers, or just years of kind of being in the business and getting to know people who can help out with certain projects. Um, I think if let's just take it from this perspective. If I'm a new affiliate uh, project manager, so to speak, and I'm looking for writers, a good one that I can lead y'all to that I've used and had success with would be, what are they called? Content Pit. I haven't used them in a while. I would say that it took a while to get a good amount of articles done. However, when I got them back, I was pretty impressed with them. If I'm pointing you in the direction of a business and I have no affiliation to them, I would say that they were a quality team that got you what you needed as far as products go. Product reviews, things like that, more general stuff. But yeah, you know, it's sometimes better to go and find them, and so sometimes you've got to find creative ways to do that. There are a plethora of different groups on Facebook for just about anything you can imagine, and there are tons of people all over who are looking for ways to make income online now with COVID and everything more than ever. So you can find a lot of people who have, even college educations, et cetera, who are really talented. But yeah, you've got to kind of go out there and look for them. And before anybody asks which groups did I find them in, et cetera, um, yeah, I'll point you in the direction of one that I know of, but it's going to be kind of hard to find specific writers in there unless you don't
What's the
mind
group?
going pretty high on budget. Cult of Copy. You're going to run into a ton of egos in there. Everybody thinks they're the next Ernest Hemingway, and their product reviews are just tenfold better than anybody else's. And they're going to try and charge a premium for that. But there are all types. It's a huge group, right? So there's all types of people in there. You can kind of blank it out looking for people for specific jobs, and then do the same you would do with any other hiring process, which is maybe interview them, look through sample articles, etc.
Here, let me pull up.
But yeah, those are a couple good places. Yeah, sorry, Marcus. Content Pit is, I think. Let me see.
And I'm going to pull up this poll we did in our group recently about
Yeah, it's
writers.
just sorry, contentpit.com.
So yeah, you can see here on a poll we did in the SEO Roundtable, our Facebook group recently. Join it if you're not in there already. Yeah, the big winner here was Upwork for finding new writers. Then we had other. I guess people weren't saying, or I think a lot of people didn't understand the poll and they were saying like, I have my own team, but the poll was actually, well, where do you find new writers to add to your team? Some people using AI, but not that many. Some people using people per hour, Cult of Copy, like you mentioned. Some people doing Fiverr, SEO Content Hero, just some other stuff down here, which I've never really heard of. But yeah, it looks like Upwork's the big winner. Um, as far as finding quality writers go, I'm gonna have to side with something like Upwork or Cult of Copy as well. But in general, you're basically trying to find somebody, and then you want to develop a relationship with them, and it's probably going to take you some time. I have other places I find writers as well that I'm not going to disclose because I think it's kind of a gold mine, and I don't want it to get overused. But basically what's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of people that want to work for you, and you're going to have to filter them out. And so you need to make a good like filtering process, right? And expect that if you get like 10 or 20 writers wanting to write for you, and, maybe you only end up with one or two out of that you end up vibing with, that are writing to the standard that you want, and just write good quality content. So whatever you go, just expect it to be a bit of a process and a bit of a learning experience, I guess. You have anything to add on that, Nate?
No.
Cool. What do we got next?
Well, again, just, no affiliation with Content Pit is just something I've tried before. And if you find this video later on, I can't attest to the quality. It's just like recently, that I used them in the last few months. It was good.
Yeah, David, if you're writing all your stuff for your clients, it's definitely going to be super exhausting. But that's how I started. I'm sure Nick started the same exact way as well. It's just kind of what you do.
Yeah, we're looking for,
and then you get to the point where, in order to grow, you can no longer do it that way anymore, right? So, hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.